It's gotta be all new code.
But it don't really
There should be an electrical outlet over here though on this wall. Somewhere along this. That's too far away, basically, right?
Technically. But depending on when the house was built, and if he's not doing more than 60% of, remodeling, then it would still pass code depending on when the house was built. And then obviously I noticed he has like out here you could tell he's got newer devices, it's the decor style stuff.
Right.
But in the rooms he has the toggle. I would make it match, especially if he's gonna sell it, I would replace those for
Yeah. That's negligible though.
And then in the bathroom, let's look at the bathroom right quick. So really, I mean, it's hard to say out here, like he don't have to change anything, but he may want to change the fixture to a new, more modern fixture. He may want to add a couple recess cans again. This is all cosmetic. This is nothing that he has to do for code. He can leave it how it is.
Just how it is, yeah.
So the only thing per code that I see he has to fix would be, I think I would add the receptacle. But you don't necessarily have to. You got a stove right there. Already has electric. This is for the hood or the microwave that gets mounted underneath. There's nothing wrong with anything the way it is right now. Obviously, he needs a new light. Can't leave the open junction. That's a fan bracket, so it looks like it used to be a fan.
I
would get rid of the fan. A lot of people don't like fans in the kitchen. Again, he can update his fixtures. You can see it's outdated.
Right.
But it's not a code issue. That's just a personal.
The box look good though. All that wiring look decent. What you see?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend pulling some of the slack down into the box or maybe pulling it up into the ceiling. But it's a General Electric. It's not a recall panel. There's really nothing wrong with it.
Right. Okay.
I mean, you don't feel cold just because something
is old. Right. Yeah, that's cosmetic and doesn't do structural or function.
Right. Again, I would replace the fixture, especially if you're going to sell it. Those are inexpensive fixtures to replace that'll make it look a lot better, Like coming into this room, see like this.
Toggle switch.
I would replace it.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
So I'm sure he needs to run a new wire from in the wall
to go to
that, so you don't have this.
Or take that out and then just add a floor lamp that works by the switch or something. But
most rooms you want a fan in it, especially a bedroom. I would recommend running the switch leg inside the wall. Again, these outlets, I would replace them to match all the other outlets. See that one? That one's burned out.
That's definitely a GDFI, huh?
May need a new box, new receptacle.
Yeah.
His ductwork, I don't know if it's supposed to be out of the ceiling like that. Right?
Nah, I don't think it is.
I'm not an AC guy.
I don't think it is, brother. I think it has to be updated, put up in the.
Coming to the bathroom for the most part. Has a GFI, has a switch, has a light and a fan. That's a super outdated fan, but there's nothing wrong with what's going on here at the moment.
Did it cover for the passive space and occupancy?
It definitely
cover, right?
Cover, yeah.
Okay. That's the fan. That's the AC. Yep. Okay.
So there's gonna be a lot of thin lines to where it's.
And this, like I said, this Fernando owns his house. He's an investor. He flip homes and sell them out. So it's like, see, he got all kind of materials and stuff here. I bet you he probably got. He probably do the light switches and doorknobs and all that little stuff. He probably handle that all himself.
See, like this, a little bit of strapping. Code is you have to have a strap within 1 foot from the box.
Right.
This needs a strap down here.
Mm-hmm.
This will need a strap
right
here.
there.
Same thing up here, a foot from the box. I'll replace the devices. You don't have to replace the box.
But the switches again, yeah.
Again, he got the cord in the front. You got old duplex here. I would replace the devices throughout, except the front area that's already done.
One back here missing the whole. Two back here don't have any.
As far as this goes, all depends on what he wants to do. But technically, you have a switch. These have straps. You have a receptacle. This needs to be a GFI.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep this if that's where your vanity placement is going, then there's nothing wrong with where that is. If he wants to do like a lighted mirror, that'll update it. Again, these are all preference things. None of this is code. As far as code goes, he's pretty decent. This needs to be strapped inside the
insulation.
Yeah. I mean, I would definitely, you know, while it's open, add whatever you want to add, whether it's an exhaust fan, whether it's power for a lighted mirror. Again, I would replace these two devices. That has to be a GFI.
That has to be a GFI.
Has to.
Just want to note it on the camera. We got back here. It's probably an outlet receptacle. Yeah.
I'm sure he's gonna get a new fan. He might want to do that himself.
Right. Well, we gonna give him a price whatever he want us to do.
And then again, this has to be junction in the attic.
Inside,
the open junction here. So how the wires are tied together, they seem to be tied correctly. This just needs to be pulled up into the ceiling. Put inside a box with a cover. There's nothing wrong with having a junction box in the attic as long as it's accessible and as long as you have good connections on it. To me, he would probably delete this. He can either put so here's the difference. You either have to put a white blank plate on it and keep it, like you can get rid of the light and just blank it off and blend it in with the ceiling.
Right.
Otherwise, if he wants to mud over it, you would have to turn that box so it's facing in the attic so it's accessible. You can't mud over it to where you can't get back to it no more. But again, here's an attic access because this used to be the closet.
Right.
So he could, and there's an attic access right there in the hallway. So just got to figure out what he wants to do with it, but this definitely needs to be junction. But for the most part, like you said, the structure-wise, the shell, I mean, it's in pretty decent condition. A lot of the work in here is cosmetic.
Yeah.
That is decor. This is decor. This is decor.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be consistent with all the switches and outlets around the entire house. I mean, even
Then what we could do also,
kind of normal.
He don't know exactly what he wants to change or do himself. We'll give him a price like per fan. Say it's $100 per fan, and if he has 3 or 4 he wants swapped out, he'll know what it costs to do.
Up front, right.
If he wants to do the fans, same thing with the devices.
Outlets.
Say it costs like $10 per device, and that won't include material. He can say, okay, I got 30 devices I want y'all to do, and he'll know what it is.
Okay. But you'll give me that price, and we'll get it to him over enough.
Now, as far as in here goes, see like this. Oh, I ain't see that. See how he has an open splice inside the wall? You can't have that. He gonna have to either rerun this wire or put a box there with a blank plate.
A junction box would work, right?
It would work.
But it might not be attractive, but.
Cause this looked like, this used to be
a garage? Well, no. Something. I don't know what this used to be.
Unless the garage is over there. Oh, maybe this was the back porch?
I can't tell.
I think it used to be the back porch. The reason I say that, you see this box right here? This is what they use on the
outside. Yeah, that's an outdoor box. Yeah.
But I don't really see a back porch being that close to the
front door. Right? That's a little, I don't know. Maybe it was all an open front porch at one point.
So, and even the wire running like this, because see, this to me looks like the outside of the house.
That's outside exterior side.
And then they closed it. So
they call it
having this wire running like this, honestly, depending on what you Hey, how you doing?
Hey man, how you doing? Yep. How you doing? Yep, Frederick.
How you doing, man?
How you doing? Good.
Nice to meet you, KJ with AIO Electrical Service.
What's your name?
Fernando.
Oh, you look smaller.
Yeah.
He said you look smaller.
It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. I thought you.
One time.
Yeah.
But other than